Kia ora guys, hello, this is Gregory Young for Gregory Young Photography, and I have here from Skyloom a skeleton copy of their new Luminar NEO. Skyloom are very excited about the new engine they're going to be putting into NEO. This copy doesn't have that engine in it. It's very quick and I'm going to show you that. The only two tools that they have given me is the erase and the new Relight Tool. Within the erase they've got the new power line removal and dust removal. Those two functions alone excite me. So I'm going to show you how this works, and I have tested this out, but I want to show you how quickly these tools work because it really impressed me. So let's go and add a folder. Within here I have a folder called my NEO edits, and we're going to bring this in, and I just want to show you how quickly this brings us in, even though it doesn't have that engine in it. These are all raw files, so I think there's 8 in all, so let's just check out the time that this comes in. So we're going to add that, 8 files there, or raw or DNGs. Add, bang, quick as that, very fast. Okay, so now I can show you in here the editing, and we've got the erase and the relight, and if I go back to the catalogue here, these three here all have power lines of some description on them, and we're going to get those out. We're going to try the Relight Tool on all these 4 images here. So I've got 2 portraits and 2 landscapes. We'll give that a burst, and with this one here I know I've got some dust spots in there, so we'll get rid of those. So here we go, we'll go into this, we're going to edit this one. Okay, so we have the power lines going through here, and there's also this little mark here, which I'm not sure whether that's a lens, something on the lens itself, or whether it's on the sensor, but we can give that a try for spot removal. And of course we have this shadow down here, so let's go and test this erase tool out. So first we've got select, the brush size there of 20. We'll just go down here and we'll erase that shadow. Click erase, done. Now we'll go to, here's the line removal. Now I don't have to actually select the lines or do anything, just basically go in here and click this, and this is going to be real time guys, so I've now started it and it's doing the process. That's it, done. Very quick, very impressive. And like I say, this even hasn't got the new engine in it. So we'll try this with the dust spot. I could go and use the erase and just click and do it, but let's just try this on here and see if it gets rid of it. And done. Very quick. So I think you'd be impressed with that. I certainly am. Normally it would take me a fair bit of time to go through and erase that in another program. So this is going to speed up my workflow. And we'll go into here, another one here, and go edit. Once again, we're just going to use the erase tool. Power lines, and once again this is just real time. You can see the power line going through the post. Wow, that was quick. Okay, so you can also select and take out more if you want. Just going to downsize that. Let's just take those out. Erase. Once again, very quick. Oh, little spot there, I think. Erase. There you go, done. Back into here. Edit. Erase. And we'll go remove power lines. See, it's got lines going through the steam over here. Going through real time. Done. Quick as. Now I did notice if you look at the before and after, something did happen in this section here, so let's just zoom into that and have a quick look. Okay, so it's part of his arm, hand. It's messed it up a little bit. There is a little bit there, but we could go in there and just do, select sort of areas like that and do the erase on it. So we could do that. Now we've got the restore button here. So I'm going to select this area here. Let's just have a look and see how far it goes. So it goes all the way down there. So just increase this a bit. And let's just bring that restore. There we go. Restored. And like I say, we could go through and just take out smaller sections and things that have been left behind very quick and easily by just doing it that way. So zoom back out. Now I'm going to go back into the catalogue again. Once again, those would have taken me hours. Let's go into the relight, which on this portrait. I'm going to go into here. Here's the relight, and we're going to do the NEO. I want to kick in a bit of light into the dress and say into her face, and we want to darken the background. So let's just go there. We'll darken the background first. That's taking the fast, just taking a little bit longer to calculate. There we go. Bring that down. I'll bring that right down to there. Let's just bring some brightness into the NEO, which is bring it into the face. I mean, that's really nice. I did use a gold reflector in there, just to kick some light in there as well. And we'll see there's the depth there, so we'll just play with that. Okay, that's putting a bit more, okay, so we can shallow that down. You can see how it's, the mask is actually a content to wear mask that it's using, depth mask. So we could bring that back if we wanted to. I'll just leave it around about there. If we have a look down here, we have the halo. So here we go, we're removing halo around, you'll see it working around the hair there. I pull that back. So we can bring that in. And by bringing that in, I might just put a bit more brightness into the NEO. That's nice. And down here you'll see warmth near and far, so you can actually cool it down or you can warm it up. So let's just put a little warmth into the NEO, and I don't think we need much. We'll just go 3. I mean, I'll show you crank it up there. It's just too much, and I did use a silver effect as mentioned, so it doesn't need a lot. So I might just kick that up to around about 3, 4. And the far, we're going to cool that down. Just cool that. Okay, now let's just have a look at the before and after. I mean, what a difference that is. That's amazing. So, that's that one. Let's go back and try another. We'll do this one as well. Okay, so we're going to relight it, and I want to put a bit more light into her dress and her face. So we go near. I'm going to go around about 50, 60, 4, 5, there we go, we'll try that. Just have a look at that, before and after. And the background, I might just add a bit more brightness to that as well. Click into there. I can't see any really haloing in there, so we won't worry about that. The NEO, I'll kick a bit of warmth into her. Just about 4. Just have a look. It's nice. And the far, we're going to cool that down. Oh, wow, that's just look at the depth that gives it, having the warmth and the coolness there. And I'm liking that it fades it away a bit as well. Let's get that a little bit more, maybe. So let's have a look at the before and after. We'll just zoom into her skin tones here. I want to show you this as well. If we look at her skin tones on the before, I mean, they're a bit muddy, but it's really cleaned it up. It's almost taken the muddiness out of the blacks as well, which is very nice. So like that, we'll just take that back. Super impressed with that. And very quick again. Okay, so let's have a look at the spot removal on this. Go to this one. And if we zoom in here, you'll see there's these spots here, which are from my sensor spot there. They're probably the main ones there that sort of stand out. And let's see how that goes. It'll be interesting. I was interested to see what would happen with the, you have a look at these and they're just lazy blurred out little spots. And we've got this blurring that's happening here with the props of the plane here as well. So I was just wondering whether it would treat those as being dust spots. So let's just go into remove dust spots, and that, there you go, gone. We'll just go before and after. Let's just zoom in here. Before, after, and there was one over here, wasn't there? Before, after, there it is there. Oh, there's also one there as well. Oh, and here. So that's really cleaned it up, and that saves me so much time when it comes to editing your images. It's tedious going through Find. Quite often you're going through the process of, you get to the stage where you finish the edit, go to do a print, and then find within the print your worst nightmare. There's a dust spot, or from your sensor, which you hadn't got rid of. So that's great. Now I'm going to go and try the relight on these landscape ones, because in the past within Luminar Relight, it's normally been targeted towards the portrait photographer. Now they're equally working out for the landscape photographer as well. So we'll go edit. Okay, this is well overexposed, and we're going to use the relight to try and correct some of that. Let's just do the brightness near. We'll crank that down to about there, about 63. The far, we will minus that as well. We'll go, yep, about 74 will do. The depth, let's just have a look at that. Yep, you can see the depth moving in there. Okay, so I'm going to crank that up. You can see how, if I stop it there, you can see how it's working around the plant life here, then coming down. I'll just show you again. When I move it, you see it. So it's not just a straight line graduation. It's taking into account the all these in a 3D bitmap type mask. So I'm going to crank that up, and what we'll do, if I close this, you'll see that I want to have a second go at doing this. So if you close this, these will all go back to 0 again. Close it, reopen it, it's all going back to 0. It's held all the editing that I've done there back in its memory. And I'm going to go Let's have a look in the second one here. We will go the foreground. I just want to put a bit more darkness into the foreground. We'll go, I don't know, about 49. And the background, as far as the bright far, we'll just bring that down again to around about no, actually I'm going to leave that where it is. Go 0. Just the depth maybe. I'll do it 95. And I'm just going to warm this up a bit, so I'm going to go the near. Give that about, I don't know, we can give that 50. The far, well, just bring that bit of warmth in there, that's quite nice. I might bring that back to around about 8. Let's have a look at the before and after. Once again, huge difference. Very impressive. And is that a spot up here? Yeah, there's a spot there, so let's get rid of that as well. Actually, let's just take a look around, there might be others. That's what I'm saying. You see, I didn't notice that earlier, although it may have come out on a crop, but it's there, so let's just go do dust spots. Is there. And is it calculating it out? Gone. Okay, so it did take a little bit of time to calculate that out, but it may have been because I'd done other edits on here first. Maybe I should have done that earlier. Okay, so that's quite nice. Let's go to this one now. We'll try this. This is the final one. And see, I don't know whether in dust spots, looks like we might have the same one there, do we? Yep. Have a quick look round. Okay, so we've got that one, so let's just go erase on that again, and we'll go dust spots, and gone. Right, from that we'll go to Relight. And this one I'm going to go, crank it up to 100, and the depth of that I'm going to, see here, bring that up. I'm going to go all the way up to 100 on that. Far, I might just bring that down a bit. Go down to where? Somewhere around about there. Just going to keep the mood in there. So we'll go around about there. Depth here, we'll keep it 100. Might go warmth, we might just add up a bit, I think. Add a bit of warmth in there. Maybe too much. Cool down the far. Yeah. Just cool down the far a bit. And we can have a second go at this, so if I close that, everything's been zeroed back out. It's kept all its edit, and we can add to that if we want. So let's just go near. Yeah, I'm liking that. We're just going to bring that down a little bit more. And the far, might just crank that up a little bit. The near, just going to bring that down further. And once again, the depth, we could alter that. I just want to get that just so it's hitting that little ridge that's going across there. So let's have a look at the before and after on that. Before, after, very nice. That ridge there. So I'll go back to the catalogue. So there you go. Let's look at the what's coming with NEO. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below. At the time of doing this, there is a discount going with NEO and LuminarAI. So there you go, guys. I hope that it impressed you as much as what it impressed me. And I'll leave a link below, which is my affiliate link, because I do get a little bit of commission for this, but you also get some savings on this. So look forward to bringing more tutorials on NEO once it has come out in January, maybe December if we're lucky. So give yourself a Christmas present. Catch you next time.